Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the Big 7 stories right now. And topping the list for us tonight, the end of a search for a man wanted in connection with a deadly shooting. Knoxville police say the suspect turned himself in. Knoxville police tweeting this picture of Jesse Bailey Jr., revealing that he is now in custody after police say he surrendered to them at the Knoxville Public Safety Complex sometime this afternoon. The effort to track down Bailey started with a shooting Sunday morning around 10:45 at Arbor Place Apartments on Lula Powell Drive. That's where police say the victim, 35-year-old Howard Jordan, was found dead inside an apartment with at least one gunshot wound. Earlier, police shared security footage identifying Bailey and saying he has been charged now with first-degree murder. He's also facing 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder plus a gun charge for allegedly shooting at 2 other people inside the apartment. Also on our Big 7 story list for you tonight, legal trouble for a UT football player. Star defensive end James Pearce arrested this morning after a traffic stop. Now, we're learning about this from an incident report with an officer claiming Pearce was speeding, going more than 60 miles per hour in a 35-mile-per-hour zone and passing vehicles on the right along Western Avenue. His vehicle also had an expired North Carolina temporary tag, prompting an officer to pull him over on 11th Street near Laurel Avenue. This, according to the report, Pearce could not provide an ID or any proof of insurance. Pearce was taken into custody, facing charges of driving with a suspended license and speeding, among others. The university says it is aware of the arrest. Next on our Big 7 list for you tonight, something we don't see much around here, a cattle rustling case. Take a look. A McMinn County man says someone took off with at least 5 of his cows early Sunday morning. Now, owner Jason McConkey providing us with this surveillance video showing 2 vehicles, a truck and a trailer, driving away on County Road 419 in Englewood. The McMinn County Sheriff's Office tells us the 2 vehicles in the video could be a Dodge Ram pickup pulling the trailer and a Chevy Yukon following right behind.
I'm a farmer, and so I'm just a part-time farmer. So, you know, it certainly is never good to lose part of your investment. And so hopefully we can find these folks and prevent it from happening to anyone in the future.
It's offering a $1,000 reward for any information leading to an arrest or recovery of the animals. The McMinn County Sheriff's Office urges anyone with information on the theft to contact them. Well, we're hearing from more parents about what's sure to be a big topic for state lawmakers next year. That's Governor Bill Lee's proposal to expand Tennessee's school voucher program, going from a handful of counties to the entire state. Elizabeth Brown has 1 child with autism and another with pediatric Crohn's disease. Both are enrolled in Hamlin County Public Schools. According to the Tennessee Department of Education, private schools are not bound by the same regulations as public schools and have a choice in which students they accept. Brown fears that if low enrollment in public schools causes them to close, her children will lose essential resources.
They're going to be divided, ostracized, and have an unfair future ahead of them. And they're going to be divided from children who are healthy and attending private schools, who don't have to accept the disabled children.
Now, we also reached out to Governor Lee's office today for comment, but have yet to hear back at this time. Next on our Big 7 list for you, a call going out to the public for help in the search for a missing man. Take a look here for a moment. The Loudoun County Sheriff's Office looking for 28-year-old Weldon Humphreys. He was last seen in the 2000 block of Mueller Road in Lenoir City. This was on December 1st. Weldon is about 6 feet tall, 180 pounds. He was last seen wearing dark jeans and a hat. If you have any information on Weldon's whereabouts, you can call the number on your screen, 865-458-9081. All right, Matt, thank you. Tennessee, one of 11 states that have high or very high flu activity. This is according to the CDC. A surveillance map updated Friday includes data through the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. It shows in the week of November 5th to the 11th, 3.6% of Tennesseans who went to a doctor for treatment had flu-like symptoms. That's up from 2.6% the week prior. CDC experts predict this year's respiratory virus season will look a lot like last year. Flu shots, by the way, are now available in pharmacies and doctors' offices. UT's Forensic Anthropology Center and its research facility, known as the Body Farm, just received 2 new grants. The National Institute of Justice announced today that it's giving the university nearly $600,000 for 2 new research projects. The first project is researching methods to locate hidden graves under a variety of conditions and different terrain. The second project is helping make recommendations to forensic agencies when it comes to using what's called relic DNA, or DNA from dead cells, something that's incredibly important to solve cold cases.
They've partnered in the areas of forensic anthropology to develop new methods to help identify people who are missing, decedents that are found. This helps bring closure to families, but it also helps create leads for investigators. So it's very important work.
You know, since 2007, the National Institute has awarded 26 forensic science research grants to the University of Tennessee, totaling more than $6.9 million. Fewer business leaders in Tennessee now say they are worried about a potential recession. This is according to a new survey from the Boyd Center for Business and Economic Research at the University of Tennessee. One issue raised that does still concern those business leaders: finding enough workers, driven partly by a tough time finding available or affordable housing. Less than a quarter of respondents now think there's more than a 50% chance the economy will fall into a recession, and a majority of business leaders put that likelihood at less than 25%. In last year's survey, only 16% of those surveyed thought the chance of a recession was less than 25%, and 56% believed the chance was greater than 50%.